Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Advancement Center. Welcome to the world beyond magic and miracles. Welcome to a world that is always here for you, always offering support, no matter what. I'm speaking from a slightly different place today, at least to start. Often I go off flying into my greater being, the outer reaches of the universe, to the right hand of my Creator, where my real truth, it's not a good word, where the real me shows up for this moment. It's amazing, actually, every week, how this being shows up. There are things I can share about what I'm going through currently, but it's all this ridiculous creation of the mind. So I'm here today to let you know how insidious the mind could be, among other things. In putting up this fog so that you, at least temporarily, can't see or experience who you truly are. And I have such unbelievable, forever appreciation for all the beings that support us, visible and invisible, beings of this world, beings not of this world. But to me, in this time, my appreciation and tremendous love and respect for one who is now here on planet Earth, going by the name of Robert, but who's also very much here with his twin, who's not from Earth, who does not usually reside here, Simeon, who has been coming through Robert's words during presentations like this and many other ways for many, many years. And when I met Robert so many years ago, it was 2011. It was actually even before I had met him. The woman who we were at lunch, and she was just telling me a little bit about this person who was really difficult for her to describe. Now I know why. But I knew in that moment, that day at lunch, that I had to meet this person named Robert. Being here in the physical can really have its challenges at times. We all have our own different experiences. They're all different. They're all unique. But without this meeting, this re-meeting, this reunion of Robert and then this incredible family here at the Advancement Center. I would not be here today. I don't mean that in a strange way. Just speaking of our destiny, this is clearly our destiny, this family that's reuniting again, and that's here for everyone, no matter what. And because this particular simian transmission from a couple of years ago, it showed up for me very randomly, as it usually does, because each one of these transmissions, broadcasts, we think we've already experienced it if we heard it 2 years ago. But as we listen again, and it really doesn't even matter how many times you listen or watch, what's delivered to you is so personal. It's not just one set of words that goes to everybody the same. It's not like that. It's individual, it's personal for each and every person that is open and wishes to receive. What all I could say is what I know to be, but I've forgotten. So I don't normally do this, but I'm going to actually read these words today that came through from Simeon. And I'll just go from there. I don't want to put any more words to it. Hello. This is Simeon coming to you from the outer reaches of the universe, bringing you energies to support your day and to take you further into the world of your Creator. Once again, we slide off into the unknown, to where each one of us loses all sense of imagination even, and feel ourselves in the outer reaches of the universe, in the presence of our Creator, and all the masters, the angels, the saints, all those special beings that surround you every day of your life. The difference being there is a special vibration being delivered by everyone to secure the future of humanity in this new format. This vibration comes from every person, every entity. It's encouragement, it's certainty, and it's a sense of drive that causes continuous momentum in everybody's life. It elevates the senses, elevates your sense of well-being, and takes away the base frequency that is inserted every day into the physical world. We're fully aware of the base frequency because it's continuous, and it's evolved over many years by the input of many entities, many planets, and many of those who believe they are in control of Earth, as its evolution depends on the frequencies injected into the field. Right now, those base frequencies are being broken up, as simple as breaking a piece of concrete, being broken up by the need for everybody to move forward, by the desire that has developed throughout the universe, and by the massive forces that you control, just by taking on a slight difference, a slight movement, a clear awareness as an offshoot of the vibration of everyone and everything that supported you to this point. Now we turn up the level and we allow that vibration to come into the world and break up the frequencies that are no longer suitable for our being. The result is personal control of your own space, personal control of what feels right, and personal control of your destiny. And it keeps elevating as each person accepts the possibility. There is a major step forward right in front of us right now, where we step outside the envelope rather than try to stretch the envelope. We step outside the envelope and watch it disappear. As we make that movement, we feel it fall away, and your personal destiny stands in front of you, fully supportive, with its arms open, saying, "About time." In a few seconds, you've created a massive miracle throughout the world, throughout space, and in the lives of the entities and the friends who support you. As you watch the envelope fall away, disappear into nothing, you can feel the difference. A lack of pressure, a building excitement, and a momentum that has no definition. A momentum that pushes forward against all odds and smashes the base frequency in every step. It's like a child waiting for Christmas, waiting for a birthday, waiting for an outing or a promise to be kept. There is a sensation of awe, and it belongs to each one of you. It's built from inside, but it exists all around you, and it is not an envelope, and you're not changing any rules, and you're not stretching anything. You simply stepped outside of it all and allow the support frequencies to lift you and allow you to fly. With a slight twist or a swing of your arms or a dip in your flight, you acknowledge that you are where you're supposed to be, flying high even though you're sitting in the chair. Your destiny is with you, and it's not trying to give a name to anything. It's not trying to prove anything. It's with you, and it has a power that's never been used, a power that has been experienced from time to time, but never been used as a power. The power of your destiny that you control brings to life all the things that you expect, but in a form that you don't expect. A good life, great future, many exciting events, many impossibilities secured in your name. And as you fling your arms wide open and speed up your ascent, you feel nothing in front of you, simply glorious. And now you join with everyone, wave and say hello, be familiar with the language of the universe, communicate in a way that you know you can without having a language, without having speech. But you can use your language as a carrier to communicate the best of all wishes to everyone, and the things and the thanks that's bursting out inside you to say, "We made it." When we said the project is still on many years ago, it still stands tall as the project to achieve perfection for mankind in a continuous growth pattern that can never be traced or stopped. You have just stepped outside the limiting features, and you've instigated a power that can destroy anything that does not suit your being, and it does not leave one bit of scrap in its way. It converts all energies into constructive fields that add and enhance the process of life to suit the future. You've noticed all your plants and your flowers have separate colors, new varieties, and you wonder how this happens. With many people working to make this happen, it's still done by nature. It's still done by combinations of the building blocks that make everything alive. And the uniqueness of every flower, every plant is maintained, even though there are a million different versions that you've never seen before. This is the result of releasing the earth from the darkest of dark fields to the brightness of everyone's being. The world is smiling on you and everybody. And even though it's depicted as the opposite, it represents itself every day with something new, different weather, some rain, some sun, the wind, beautiful colors, movements in the trees, and special times had with friends, all created because you need it, even though you don't ask. What is needed and what comes as part of your destiny is now in free flow mode, totally disconnected from limited fields. The destruction of the old brings the life of the new. Just like anything in your garden, it regenerates and brings newness into your life. So we head out again, further into the world of our Creator, and watch everybody watching us as we present our gifts, frolic through the stars, and through everywhere else that's not at this time defined, so that we can find another opening to another mystery that we knew we hid somewhere in space. Each one of us has more to offer, more to find, more to listen to, because we planted so many things on our way through. It's now time to find them, bring them to life, and let everybody experience. The magic, the miracles are now your toolbox. The word that floats through from your Creator, from the Creator, appears in the most unusual places, comes from the mouths of the most unusual people, from the young, from the old, from the educated, and from the not so educated. And it's all new and all amazing. It needs no proof. It is the flow of the word. And the word has always been, even though the word is read and delivered differently every moment of every day. It still is the word. And the word was said in the beginning, and it still expresses itself through you, through me, through life, and through the joy of our offspring. Now we're at a point where we wonder, what's next? But there's so much to keep you active, to keep you engrossed, to keep you happy, that you will probably never answer that question, what's coming next? Because it's like a shopping spree. As you walk along, you say, look at this, look at that, wow, look at that. And what's coming next is in your peripheral vision for you to experience in the next moment. So feel the elation of a young child. Every day, open your eyes, say good morning, and say hello to your Creator. And get up out of bed, shining like a new light, knowing beyond a doubt you're walking with a destiny that you created, even though you may not remember. Bring newness into the world. Take on the impossible and plan nothing. Simply move ahead and create the impossible without knowing the exact details of what you're doing. Feel the energy rise as your awareness catches on to the fact that you have a gazillion things to offer and no single focus on any, but you continue to elevate those gazillion things until they become ripe, ready for delivery to the physical world. Stay in touch with one another through your communication system that demands nothing of anybody. Through that communication system that is connected to everything and everyone. And remain connected to your Creator as you are now. You do not have to believe anything. You do not have to do anything. Simply be you. The divine being in connection with your Creator, dancing through the universe and showing the results in the physical world. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy every moment while I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. I am Simeon. So that's it for today. I don't know if anyone will fully, well, never mind. That's just what I wanted to share today. It is so in my very being. I don't know what else to say other than thank you so much for joining me here today. And I wish each and every one of you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. I am Genya.